I see that the chemtrail trolls are out. Some's downing my video, and so I'm just going to explain something. Most people just sit at home, and that's all they do, and entertain themselves on the internet. And I go out there into the field in absolutely freezing Arctic conditions without gloves, barely being able to hold the camera, with this wind blowing like I've never heard it before. We don't get any level of wind here. And so on top of the freezing conditions, this blowing wind, and I've lost my external lavalier microphone, just a small one, not expensive. And so I'm trying to use the external mic, but one of the reasons I posted the bad audio video is because it was actually showing what I want to show. And that is not always is the human being talking the primary factor, especially not my videos, because people, the wind hitting the mic at that velocity was actually showing the Arctic current flowing down across Europe and just how strong it is. And now I'm using a nice image of the moon, which is 27th of February 2018, and look at that blue sky. And so this is evidence of what I was saying in the video in terms of the clarity of the air and the sky, and I call these winds coming from the northern magnetic area the cleaner. And here you see evidence. I'm out of the wind today, and here you see evidence of that. In the last, not only months, but years, we rarely get a view of the moon as I'm showing today. It's either covered by haze, chemtrail haze, grey clouds, and so on. But the wind that is streaming from the northern Arctic, because the jet stream has looped up there, and it's causing a split in the vortex where of course the jet stream is no longer flowing under close to the Mediterranean, it's looping up, therefore it's not keeping Europe warm. And the cold Arctic wind is streaming down across Europe, all the way to Portugal, Italy. And what you see here, this is evidence. Look how clear the sky is. I can get this magnificent view of the moon, the surface of the moon. Nice, huh? And to be able to video the moon like this, so clear, without haze and without sort of like chemtrail distortion, and you can see the blue, is extremely rare, and it's only possible because the wind, the Arctic wind, has just cleared everything away. And to the point that they've actually stopped. As you can see, there are no trails being sprayed. They have actually stopped spraying. And I think yesterday, the 26th, there was some just horrible flat trails drifted in from somewhere, wherever they were sprayed, I don't know, but anyway they drifted in, and within 12 hours they've been cleared out. And so what I'm saying is that I get out of my house and I go out into situations that are really not pleasant, and this is not a joke, it's not just for entertainment. And the trolls that just want to sit in their nice warm little rooms staring at the internet, being entertained by people who will actually, not being entertained by people who go out, but just being entertained. They happen to float across a video that they think fits in with some mental image of what they imagine a chemtrail to be. They come upon something new that they've never experienced their entire life. And then they see themselves as a judge and jury of the videos that people are putting out. It's just, actually, it's one big joke. And so there are actually people out there, they're doing real things, they're walking out in reality, they're sharing it with the world. And it has meaning, it's not just some kind of, it actually is not entertainment. It's not media, it's not entertainment, it's something totally new. And there are just some people on this planet that can't comprehend that. But you should take the time, if you have the skills and if you have a view of how new this is, and that our contribution actually creates that, is actually creating something totally new that people really have never done before, then just do it, and don't pay any attention to opinions or comments by other people, but trust yourself. I mean, nobody's going to be moving the moon around, right? It is what it is. It's pretty amazing if you think about it. I mean, I'm doing this for so long because this is just fantastic. I mean, look at the blue, that's how clear the sky is. And it's just amazing that with a camcorder, I have a 90 times iZoom, but I think I'm using higher, maybe I'm using 1,000 to get this. And it's just amazing that with a camcorder I can zoom into the moon and get a view that I never could just with my eyes. You could only get this with a telescope. And this is how clear the skies are because of the polar Arctic wind streaming down and cleaning the air, cleaning the atmosphere. And to see this image that you're seeing right now, you basically are seeing that the upper and the middle and the lower atmosphere are all clean. To be able to see this. So it's quite amazing.